Thanks for joining, everyone. It is Andrew here from IDB, taking a look at the great new upgrade to Unfade. This is the 2.0 version of Unfade Pro. Unfade is from the makers of ScanBot, which is one of our featured apps in the past that's absolutely great. And this is kind of along the same lines, focusing particularly on digitizing your photos. Both your old faded photos, there's a cool way that'll kind of help modernize them and kind of get that color back, as well as just digitizing old photos that you have lying around that you want to do stuff with. So instead of just leaving them in physical albums. So once you get into the app, we're going to jump into an album here. Here is an old faded photo. So this is just the first thing, unfading a photo. You have a photo, it'll automatically do it for you, but there are 25 filters in here, specifically one called Unfade, that'll just update that photo, bringing those colors back to it. And in testing this, it's actually worked really, really well. I was kind of surprised when I found some old photos to test it out on. It really did bring it back. This photo here right in the top left, it did. Other ones were a little bit harder to work with, especially when they had some really weird color damage going on. But overall, it worked really well in bringing that color back to photos. They've also put a big importance on sharing those photos. So once you kind of digitize your photos, you want to share them either privately or publicly. And there's a ton of different ways to do that. Obviously, you can just save them to your camera roll, or you can share them through pretty much any service you can think of, any social media that you'd like, Drive services, a lot of different options here. They really made it easy to get these photos out of the app and actually get them for other people to see. They've also added the ability to add metadata, which is really nice. You can add a title to it, great. But the other ones are kind of cool because they have all these kind of pre-done options for you. Like, okay, when was it? You pick a year, pick a season or something if you don't know it. And even locations, you can start to type and it's going to automatically populate that with a list of possible places. So Columbus. So the idea is you have like an old Polaroid with, a name or a year written on there. You can now digitize that, which also just, saves that metadata, but it also makes it available. So if you ever save this photo into your camera roll, you'll be able to put it in the appropriate time and place. You do have other editing options here. You can crop the photos. You can add any of these 25 different filters that are all really, really nice, all high quality filters. But because you can share, you can just pop this out into pretty much any other photo editing application as well, if this doesn't do it for you. It does have the basics, rotating, cropping, some filters, but if you need something more specific, you can definitely get it out of Unfade and into something else that you can do more with it. And obviously you can add these or remove these from specific albums. So you can create different albums here. We are in this 411 album, but you can create as many as you want for different events and keep track of those. So how do you get the photos inside of the app? Well, it is similar to ScanBot, as in you can pull down from the top or tap the plus button in the bottom of that home page there. And it makes it really easy to automatically identify a photo, automatically take that photo and scan that image into your phone for you. So I have an old photo laying here. I'm gonna hold my phone over top. I'm a little bit far away, but it will automatically, has that edge detection to pull that in. It'll automatically straighten it out into the appropriate size photo. It'll apply that unfaded filter automatically for me in this case and bring those colors back a bit. It is so easy. Basically, you just take an album out, you go through, scan all the photos. They'll all go into one album automatically for you. They'll all apply that unfade filter if they're older photos. Just really easy to work with. I absolutely love using this app, and I can't recommend this enough. If you do have a bunch of old photos lying around and want to get them into your phone so you can share them so other people can see them. If you are an iOS user, it's great because they have iCloud support built in. So there's iCloud Sync and iCloud Drive Export. So you can save them right into iCloud Drive, but iCloud Sync will also keep all of your devices in check as well. So if you have it on your phone as well as your iPad, it just keeps it in check there. Also, if you have ScanBot, you can get a discount on this by kind of buying the bundle together. But if you want to pick this up, there is a link below in the description. Please go ahead and subscribe. Let us know what you think down in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up. And until next time, this is Andrew for IDB.